So this is my dad, and he just made a fire. So Daddy, can you tell me how you made this fire?
Certainly. I started out with fire starter that's made up. I used one stick of fire starter and broke it up into 4 pieces and lit the 4 pieces on the grill. And then I put pieces of wood, once they were lit, I put pieces of wood on top of the fire starter, and the pieces of wood were dry.
How old do you need to be to make fires?
Oh, you can build fires when you're a teenager, as long as you're careful. The whole thing about building fires is you have to be careful. You can't get too close to the fire once it's burning, but you can build the whole fire on top of the fire starter. You can see these 2 little things are still burning on the bottom there, and those are what's firing up the wood, and then the wood is now all burning and making the pretty flames.
How come yellow fire is less hot than blue fire?
Well, then you're getting into the chemistry of burning. Blue flames have a shorter wavelength than yellow flames. If you remember your physics, when you took physics, and you haven't taken physics yet, so you don't remember this, but blue flames are hotter because they're shorter wavelength and there's more energy in them. And energy, fire is simply a type of energy. You're turning the wood into these flames and they're going away in smoke, but the temperature at which they're going away is demonstrated by the color of the flames. You can see little bits of blue at the base of the flame right where it comes off of the wood, but then it very quickly turns into long yellow flames. And that's the way fire is.
But another question. What are those little white yellow things that go out of the fire?
Well, the wood is not completely dry. So there's a little bit of water in the wood, and when the water explodes, it boils it goes bang, and it takes a spark of wood with it when it goes up.
Well, that's cool. How many logs do you need to put in the fireplace so that, like, normally a fire can be safe and won't actually happen in your house?
Well, I'm very careful about just putting wood in the grate there so it doesn't go stick over the grate. And we have a fire screen here so that those sparks can't come out. So I usually put 3 or 4, at most 5 pieces of split wood. It's much better to put split. You don't have split wood if you're out camping, where you might have sticks and everything that you put in to start your fire. But at home we have a bunch of split wood in the back that we use, and I bring in extra here. And you can see in my satchel, which your mother gave me for a Christmas present this year, you can see that I've brought in wood which will dry for tomorrow night's fire.
Awesome. Well, I hope I'm able to make a fire like you, Daddy.
And you will be able to. The next time I start a fire, I will very carefully show you exactly what to do.
And, oh, and I have one last question. How come fire goes down?
Well, once the wood burns and there's no wood left, there's what's called ash, which is the inorganic part that's in the wood. And after the wood is all gone, in the bottom there's black and gray ashes. And that's what's left at the end of the fire. The more wood you have and the drier the wood, the bigger the flames will be.
Wow. Thank you very much.
It is my pleasure.
I love you.
And I love you too, Jack Ryan.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.